Should you build Folinic? Short answer, yes. But actually no. Long answer. This entire video.
医療部のフォリニックです。今後は戦場医療任務にも参加します。
Louisa, also known as Folinic, is a 5-star medic from Ursus. A reliable Rhodes Island medical personnel. And apparently Kal'tsit student. Folinic is a free 5-star single target medic from Twilight of Wonderland event. For a medic, let's just say, she has a unique ability. All of this thanks to none other than her mentor. Folinic's general stats is a bit different than other single target medic with the same rarity. She has the least attack or healing stats among them. Longer redeployment time, and bigger deploy cost. As for her talent. The first talent. Gains status resistance, and reduced damage from environmental effects. Status resistance will be useful against enemy that can inflict freeze or stun. And also reduced environmental effects, like the one in the red certificate stages. Needless to say, it's a decent self buff. And then this is her potentials upgrade list. Not that many game-changing improvement. But since she's a free operator, you should get all of her tokens in the event shop. And then moving to her skills. Her first skill. It is similar to Ansel's skill. Folinic will increase her range and healing. It has a short cooldown, and quite a long duration. Definitely a good skill. Although when compared to Ansel will easily increase his range by +2 in skill level 4. While Folinic will need to be at M1 to increase it by +2. As for her second skill. Increased her healing output. And if there's an enemy in her range. She will fire a compound drug shell. And attacks the enemies in her range. Dealing some quite amount of arts damage to them. Additionally, if there's an allied unit, typically also in the same tile as the enemy, the allied unit will also receive some healing. A unique skill that is for sure. But also a complicated one. The damage she inflicted to the enemies have a very low DPS. And prioritize attacking enemies instead of healing her allies. May result in insufficient healing to other operators. I must say this is not a good healing skill. But a fun skill if you want to make a medic only runs for some stages. As for her base skills. Increase by product rate by 75% when making elite materials. And also reduce moral consumed when producing materials that cost 2 moral by -1. It's definitely a good workshop skill. So, will Folinic become a good operator for your team? If you are a newbie who is starting around Twilight of Wonderland event, she can be a good medic for starter. Her skill 1 expanded healing range and increased healing output can offer a good healing for your team. And her self buff from her talent might be useful in some stages. But if we are going to compare her with other single target medic with same rarity, she lacks healing output and beneficial ability. Even a 4-star like Suzuran or Gavil can be considered better in healing the team. But overall, I think Folinic is really someone built to be used by new player. Or maybe a seasoned veteran who wanted to use a fun way to clear a stage. That should be all. Adios.